Kids Can Read. Hello BookTube and welcome to a new weekly wrap-up video, and today I am starting on the Sunday as I finished on the early Sunday, I begin Sunday evening. So I managed to complete P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, which is the final book in the duology, and actually I enjoyed the first book a lot more than I did with this book. I gave this one 4.5 stars out of 5 purely because the beginning 50 or so pages of the book, it was kind of slow for me, whereas with the other book I really enjoyed it. I was really hooked, but it did pick up. I really enjoyed it after that and ended up loving it. So 4.5 stars is still really good rating for me, but I still did prefer the first book. But I do still recommend both of these books. They're really cute, contemporary, and they're just really like lovey-dovey and fun and full of fluff. So I'm glad that I managed to finish that, and now I'm just sort of like, oh my god, I finished like 2 books today, what the hell is going on? I don't know what to begin and read. So I think I'm going to kind of cheat and start my Rainbow Reads readathon early, because it's silly just starting a new book this evening when I'm just going to be reading the books on my TBR for the readathon for next week. So my Rainbow Reads readathon starts this evening, okay? It's just going to be a rule. So the books I'm going to start are The Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich, and I'm also going to be reading Remixed by Non Pratt, because we all know that I read 2 books at once. It's just how I roll. So I'm going to be reading 50 pages of this, 50 pages of this, switch until I finish them. So I'm going to start with The Dead House, because I'm super intrigued about this one. I'm really excited to read this. I just like how it is just formatted. I really like how it's formatted, and I've heard really good things from my 2 friends, Eleanor and Sam, so hopefully it doesn't disappoint me. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to these. So my target for tomorrow, I am just going to read 50 pages of The Dead House, and hopefully I can listen to a couple of chapters of the audiobook that I'm currently listening to, which is Oblivion by Anthony Horowitz. So those are my targets, and I'll see you tomorrow for my updates. I had pasta for dinner today, so if you can smell garlic on my breath, then I do apologise. Hello everybody and welcome to Monday, and I managed to complete the Beautiful Creatures manga for the Rainbow Reads readathon. I just began it and I finished it and I enjoyed it. So I know I was meant to read The Dead House, but I actually began this today and I really enjoyed it, and I completed it and I finished it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This is so cool. I really enjoy it. I just love this, and I loved the first book, and I really enjoyed the movie. I know some people didn't, and I kind of really want to continue on with the series after reading this manga, but I really enjoyed it. So that's all I've done. I actually managed to listen to a bit of my audiobook as well of Oblivion, and I am now up to chapter 10, which I believe is 106 in the book. So I'm 100 pages in. It is really interesting. I'm really enjoying it. So that's all I've done reading wise for this evening and tomorrow. Until tomorrow evening's video, I am going to set myself a target to actually begin The Dead House, because I do want to begin this evening, because now I've got 1 book out of the way, so it's great. I've completed 1 book for the Rainbow Reads readathon, and I am looking forward to beginning this one so badly. I want to begin it this evening. I've watched the latest episode of Orphan Black, which, oh my god, seriously, Orphan Black, it gets so good every episode. There's never a pants episode. It's just so enjoyable. So yeah, that's my target, and also I'm going to obviously listen to a bit more of the audiobook, because I do listen to it as I walk to work and stuff. So yeah, that's all my targets, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello BookTube, today is Tuesday, and I'm just going to be really quick today because I currently got an agonisingly painful toothache. It's the first ever one that I've had. Don't know what's wrong with it. We reckon maybe there's like a hole in my tooth or something, because it's just so sensitive to anything, even just eating or drinking or talking. It's very painful, and a moment ago it was so painful that I literally had tears in my eyes, and I was just like, I cannot wait until the end of July to go to a dentist appointment. I cannot deal with that amount of pain for like a month pretty much. I have to have it seen to, basically. So my nan's going to try and get an emergency appointment just to see what the problem is with his tooth, because it's just affecting everything, especially eating and drinking. Otherwise pretty soon it's just going to put me off doing both of those. But it's such sharp pains when I try and eat and drink that it's really not good, and it's really not making me feel well at all, because I do feel really kind of low because of it. So I haven't done a lot of reading. I listened to a couple of chapters of the audiobook, and I managed to read 40 pages of The Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich, so didn't quite reach my target of 50 pages of this. And to be honest, I'm not going to really set myself any reading material for this evening just because of this problem. I think I'm just going to listen to a couple of chapters of the audiobook and hope that I can push through that. Yeah, I'm having an early night, and hopefully with a bit of rest it will ease it a bit, but hopefully this problem can get sorted. It's kind of really irritating that it's actually affecting everything in my life and reading and stuff, but fingers crossed that things can improve and that I can get back to read again, because I feel really horrible the fact that I can't read. Like, my body just, it wants to rest right now, and especially my jaw, so it kind of really hurts right now. So I'm just going to say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully things will be much better tomorrow. Hey BookTube, it is Wednesday today. I feel a bit more refreshed. I have had an appointment made to get my tooth sorted, which is on Friday in the afternoon, so I get to leave work a little bit earlier just so that I can get my tooth sorted, and hopefully it won't be too bad. It's probably going to need a filling or something stupid like that, but in the meantime my nana's got some gel that kind of numbs it for just a little bit, so I suppose when it gets really painful, that's when I can just put it on, and I can do that like 4 times a day. It really numbs like the right side of my face because of where my tooth is. It kind of like dribbles around this part of the jaw, and it can touch the roof of my mouth and the left side of my tongue and even my lip, like, which I discovered down here, like literally this side of my face. I was just like, well, I guess I can't feel anything. Anyway, so that situation out of the way. Obviously I did tell you I didn't get any reading done, and I knew I wasn't going to be honest, just because of all that. I literally barely slept last night. It was just it's just cray. But I managed to listen to a bit more of my audiobook. I kind of listen to it so that I fall asleep, but sometimes I fall asleep like that, and then I just don't remember anything, and I have to go back to the chapter that I kind of last remember. So I'm now on chapter 13 of the audiobook, and I managed to read about 28 pages of The Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich whilst on my break at work today. So that's all I've managed to do. I am really enjoying this book. It's kind of eerie and creepy at the same time, so I am really enjoying this. So that is my reading progress so far, and my target that I'm going to set myself for tomorrow evening is to read to the 100-page mark of this, and then to listen to a couple more chapters of the audiobook. So pretty simple. I've got the latest Pretty Little Liars episode to watch this evening, but it'd be fantastic if I could get to page 100 and even overachieve my target, but that's the reason why I'm setting kind of low targets, just purely because of that reason. Anyway, that is the end of today's video, and I will see you again tomorrow. Hello BookTube, and welcome to Friday. I'm so sorry that I didn't do a video for Thursday, but that was because I had a terrible toothache. Honestly, it's just completely interrupted any reading. I haven't even listened to an audiobook because of it. So all the targets that I set myself for Thursday didn't get achieved, and all the, the mini targets I would have tried to have done for today when I got done either. I literally just haven't done anything because of it. It's really irritating, but it did make me lose my appetite as well. But I saw the dentist today. I managed to discover why I've been having this horrible toothache, and it's because I've got a hidden cavity on this side of my mouth. So the dentist for today has just drilled a hole in my tooth and filled it up for now with some dressing, because it's going to take 2 more dentist appointments for them to actually sort it out and maybe do a filling or something. So yay, that's great, that's awesome, but hopefully at least the pain will have gone now, because it was just terrible. But my face on this side is literally just near enough for the past hour stopped being numb, and it was funny because I had to go to a work meal as well and I looked like I was having a stroke, so it's not really good, but hey, fingers crossed things are going to be better now, at least before August anyway. So cracking on with the reading, we all know that I didn't do any targets done, so it's now the weekend. This is where I'm going to get my head in the game. This is where I need to catch up on my reading, and tonight I am raring to get a bit of reading done. And the book I really want to read from is The Dead House by Dawn Curtis, because I did read a couple of pages before I started work this morning and I'm really enjoying it. I'm finding it hard to put down, but it's annoying because I have to put it down because of work. But yes, I'm currently on page 80 of this at the moment, so although I didn't achieve reading to page 100, I am still near enough close to it. So it would be great if I could read at least 50 pages of this evening. I'm raring to get some reading done, that would be fantastic, and then to listen to a couple of chapters of the audiobook. And then on the train journey tomorrow, because you won't be seeing this next clip until Saturday evening, I am just going to set myself to do as much reading as I can whilst on the train and stuff. So hopefully I can read more of this, but I'm going to be bringing a remix by Non-Prat as well, so I can do a little remix, you see what I did there, of both books. So maybe read this on the journey to, read this on the journey back or something like that, and then I'll let you guys know how I did in the evening. But fingers crossed anyway that I can get some reading done. But I just thought I'd update you on my life as well as my reading, as that was the whole point of these wrap-ups. It's not just a bookish wrap-up, it's a wrap-up of my life and everything. But yeah, that's all that's happened. Work's just been a bit stressful, to be honest, but hey, it's the weekend now, so push that to one side. We start all fresh with a new week pretty soon. So that is it for today's video, so I will see you in the next clip to see how I did for then. Hello BookTube, welcome to Saturday. I'm home from the Walker Book Fest, where there were bloggers, vloggers, food, authors, book proofs and book cover designers there to explain how they do covers. It was awesome and fantastic to see some familiar faces as well as new ones, and it was a great event. I feel completely honoured that I was invited, so a massive thank you to Walker. It's my first Walker event and I feel completely touched, and it was just super awesome. So I'm proud of myself because I managed to get a lot of reading done whilst I was on the trains. I managed to read more of The Dead House by Dawn Curtis, and from page 80 to page 283. That's like over 200 pages I managed to get read today whilst on the trains. So I think that's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Normally I don't read that much on trains because I find it really hard to concentrate. Really hard, but for some reason today the trains were nice and quiet, so I'm thankful for that. Thank you to everybody that were on the trains today for keeping your mouths shut. So my plan for this evening is to read more of The Dead House. I'm finding it really hard to put this book down at the moment. Normally I do read 2 books at once, but I'm finding it so hard to just begin remix at the moment. But I'm definitely going to be reading more of this. I'm completely loving it. It's so interesting, it's dark, it's mysterious, and it's creepy. It's like seriously creepy. And it's just an easygoing read because it's just how it's spread throughout the book. It's not full on pages, like sometimes there aren't even full pages, and it's just so easy to fly through this book. So my plan is to read more of that tonight and to begin Remix by Non-Prat definitely tomorrow on the trains. Its remixes go on tomorrow's trains, and I'm looking forward to reading this. George was just like, you know what, you need to begin it. It's such a good book, so I'm definitely going to, and I'm really excited because it's kind of summary and just the sort of book that I really sort of need to read. So yes, that is all the reading. I have been trying to catch up on some BookTube videos. I am literally backdated to February at the moment with my watch later list. I have 300 videos to watch, so eventually I'm going to catch up. I'm going to try and watch a few videos each day just so that I can do that, or watch the videos that people upload each day at least anyway, because I feel really bad for being behind on people's videos. So that's all my bookish updates. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the whole weekly wrap up. Hey guys, and welcome to the final day of the weekly wrap up, which is to the hashtag Rainbowthon readathon. So all in all, I think I didn't do too bad. I managed to complete an anime manga book, and I nearly completed another book, so I'm literally on page 372 of The Dead House. I literally got this much left, which is barely anything. I can easily get that finished on the next day. That would be awesome if I get my mind into it. But yeah, I couldn't get a lot of reading done on both train journeys actually because they were packed. I literally have no idea what the hell was happening in London. I know there was the summer solstice, I know there was something live going on, and yeah, I think just some sort of festival thing happened. I really don't know, but it was really, really busy. I literally I didn't get a chance to read because I cannot read when people are just crying around me and staring at me, like seriously, it's just crazy. So that's all I could do for the Sunday, and obviously back to work. I've got a couple of late nights, long shifts this coming week, so I'm not going to set myself doing too much reading, but I'm just going to try and sort of read easily. Maybe I won't set myself a target this week because I know that I'm going to have a busy week, so I think I'm just going to purely update you on how I did with my reading at the end of each day if I do get time, and fingers crossed that I can get some reading done. I couldn't even begin Remix by Non Brat, which was what I wanted to do. How freaking annoying is that? How annoying. But hopefully I can finish this book, so at least it'll be one book that's finished for that week. So all in all, that is my wrap up for the Rainbow Reads Readathon. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have done a wrap up yourself, please link it down below so I can see your progress. I love watching how everybody else did. It kind of spurs me on and makes me want to challenge myself and do a lot better. So yeah, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!